Welcome back to the Cricket Today show for a huge third test preview between Australia and the West Indies. I'm your host, Liam McAllion, also known as the Stats Guy. We've got the two on the couch. It might be smelly over there, but they're still ready to go. Leo Mullaly, Marcus Bazzano. How are we, lads?
Yeah, going all right. How about you, Marcus?
Yeah, not bad. That was a bit of a drive-by. We're not smelly.
Well, Marcus did fart before the show.
Yeah, we need to...
I would not have smelt that if I was you.
Yeah, I don't know what you guys are doing over there. For more cricket content and across all sports, check out odds.com.au as well. Marcus, myself, you've chucked up a odds article as well for the third test preview.
Yes, a little cluster for the third test. So looking
Big
forward to
word.
it on Sunday.
On Sunday, yes. It'll be and it's actually really good timing for us, which we will touch on. We've got an awesome show as we go through the third test of the Frank Worrell Trophy. We've got our predicted lineups, the key players, everything in between, the match predictions. But before we start, make sure you get it right around the show on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Subscribe to the YouTube channel as well as all the socials, Cricket Today, AU, across everything. Now, lads, just to get right into it, it's actually a pink ball and day and night test. So,
Well, is it?
woo, wow, Leo, you just saw, we did some research before, and there's a bit of a worry about the lights over in
Just the venue.
Jamaica.
The venue conditions are a bit of a worry. So there's no guarantee it's going to be a pink ball test. But I think they said they were confident it'll be all right.
Yeah, it was very weird. The head of Jamaica Cricket said it should be good. That was exactly his quote. Like the lights are as if they haven't sorted this.
They seem very chill about it.
Yeah, they're very chill.
I like that though.
I don't mind
Vibes. I like it. It's a vibes test match.
It is a vibes test match. In terms of pink ball tests, Australia are 12-1 in these matches, absolutely dominant as always. So that'll be really interesting to watch.
But it will be our first pink test game abroad, wouldn't it?
Yes, correct.
So
Jinx.
Which we are very good at home anyway, so that's why the record is good. So that'll be interesting. I think it makes it more interesting, especially Australia. It was close, but they won pretty easily in the end, Australia, the first two tests. So hopefully it maybe evens it up with the pink ball. All right, let's get into the third test. Our predicted lineups, lads. Marcus, you're going to cover Australia again this time. What do we got?
I'd love to. My home.
Yep, as all of us.
Yeah, and I'll cover the West Indies. My home.
Leo's going to do it in a Jamaican accent.
Oh, please, no.
I might be getting cancelled with that
Nah,
one.
just joking.
Okay. Kawaja, Konstas, opening pair. Konstas will keep his spot, as
McDonald.
McDonald has pointed out.
Yep.
We're on Cam Green, Steve Smith, Travis Head, Bo Webster, Alex Carey, Pat Cummins, Mitchell Starc, Nathan Lyon, and Josh Hazlewood. So that is an unchanged 11, sorry.
Unnamed. Unnamed 11.
Unchanged, yes, unchanged. You've also got Stark set to play his 100th test.
Yes.
This apparently third test between the West Indies was very last minute, according to like the fixture and things like that. And he was trying to get
based off the venue.
Yes, so he was trying to get his family, Alyssa Healy, over there, and they can't because it's very last minute. So, which is a bit sad for him. Drop him.
Drop him.
What if they drop him and play Kuhneman?
Well, they drop him, and then he'll play the first test. Do we have another series after
No.
this? Another test series?
Ashes.
Other
Could
than
play
the
his
Ashes?
100th in the Ashes. That'd be pretty cool.
Do we play South Africa again?
No, I think that's short form.
Short form? Okay, well, first Ashes test match in Australia, Mitch Starc 100th test.
Bring back Rory Burns as well, just to recreate the
Rory
moment.
Burns.
I wonder what he's up to.
He was horrible.
He's
fell off-
potentially the worst cricketer I've ever seen in my life.
He fell off
and
a
I've
cliff.
seen myself play.
Ooh.
He's shocking.
So you're better than former England opener Rory Burns
I reckon I could do better than him, definitely.
against Mitchell Starc.
Against Mitchell Starc.
Yeah.
Well, that's a big call. I've also got Cam Green. He lifted with a handy 52 last game, Marcus. I wanted to see something from him, and a 50 in this series is like pretty good.
He sure did. We needed an innings from somewhere because a little bit light on the batting front. We have
In the top
been over
order.
the past. Particularly in the top order. And he delivered, so hopefully he can back that up again and come strong when it comes to the Ashes in 5 months' time.
Absolutely. You just said the middle order. Leo, Carey, Webster, they've just been making
They
multiple
saved the day
50s.
again.
Carey got man of the match. The middle order is just really strong, and Webster looks like he's been playing Test cricket for years. He's so good.
Yeah, he does look good, doesn't he? He's a bit susceptible in the old LB, the slug, but
Well, it doesn't help that his legs are about 1.5 meters tall.
no, he's got levers. Just get down on the ball, son.
Yeah, true.
Son.
But if only our top order could just combine for 100 more runs.
I know.
We're not asking for
50
much.
more runs even.
No,
Other than Smith making 71, Konstas and Kawaja have
Actually,
done nothing.
I'm really excited to see Sammy Konstas with a pink ball. Actually, see what he does moving around.
keep doing you, mate.
Yeah, have some fun.
Yeah, we're a pod that a show that backs Sammy Konstas in the team, correct? Like, even if it's going to take a while, I think it will eventually click for him.
I am, but we need to be careful.
Okay.
Because he's very much not how Australians are meant to play in Aussie in like Test cricket. You know what I mean? Like we want to be traditional. He's shown us that he's the flair. He's the Bazball.
Oh, the bad boy.
So, the bad word.
We
I
don't
just said
say
the
that
bad
word.
Basketball,
Might have
yeah.
to censor that one out. No, you don't, Gerald. I'm just joking. But I just think if we balance it out right, so he can be himself, but also is just getting the best out of himself. Then
But in all honesty, like David Warner was.
He started like
Sure,
that,
he-
yeah.
But he started like that.
David Warner wasn't ramping it in like
Yeah,
the fifth
well, not
over
against
Test
the
Yeah,
best
because he doesn't
bowler
have
in
balls
the-
like
yeah.
Sammy Konstas on Boxing Day.
Yeah. So they heard it here first. Konstas is better than Warner.
Oh, okay. There we go.
There we go.
We've also got Nathan Lyon. I thought he lifted in the last test. He got a bit more of an opportunity to take some wickets. So he got 6 wickets, which I was really happy with.
Do we know how close our bowlers are to these milestones after that last Test match? We'd have to double check on that.
Yeah, I think the closest probably is still Cummins because he got still a few wickets as well. So
Yeah.
there's a few milestones that are coming up, and we'll have to watch them in the next test. All right, Leo, you love the West Indies. Let's get into the West Indies predicted lineup
Well,
for
it's
the
not the
third test.
predicted lineup. It's their last lineup.
Well,
And I'm just
apparently there's not
I'm
going to be changes. They played pretty well.
Oh, yeah, they played pretty well, didn't they? They played pretty well, didn't they? Yeah, they just lost 2 back-to-back Test matches by 100+ runs. Craig Brathwaite, John Campbell, Casey Carty, Brandon King, Roston Chase, Shy Hope, Justin Greaves, Azari Joseph, Shamar Joseph, Phillip, and Seals was the last team they pulled out on the park. Brandon King, he was really good. Batting at 4 in that first
He was great.
75 of 108 balls. Put it back on the Aussies a little bit, and I love to see that. But we just need more from around him. Casey Carty has let me down big time. I talked him up.
I know. He's not helping his average of
And-
17 or whatever it is.
No,
in
I
Test
don't think he's
cricket.
made 17 combined so far. In
In both Test
in
matches.
both Test matches.
He might not
So
have, actually.
I wouldn't surprise me if he was dropped and they look to bring in someone else.
Yep.
And on the bowler's side, Alzari Joseph, I thought, found a bit of form last match because the first test he didn't really get.
It was
the
a third
wickets.
best quick, yeah.
And last match he got 4 in the first innings. He looked a lot more lively. So those 3 quicks firing, it's no slouch. If they could just fix their batting, I mean, they're a little bit like us.
Yeah. No, I agree. Their bowlers have been awesome. You've got, in the last calendar year, I think Seals has the same amount of wickets as Cummins.
Yeah.
Which is pretty interesting. I know that they might have played some different teams, but Seals has been really good. And then both Josephs sort of go hand in hand. One will play really well, one will still play decent, then the other one will get a few more wickets. They're a scary bowling attack.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit disappointed Leo didn't do that in the Jamaican accent.
Yeah, next
Who done
time.
that team?
Next time.
Why don't they sign up for like a Patreon and they can get some exclusive content behind the scenes of us cancelling ourselves.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think we should even do stuff like that on the page. Third test predictions. Let's do it, lads. Australia won by 159 runs in the first test, then won by 133 in the second test, dominated, but still need to lift with the bat overall, as we discussed before. Let's go best bowler first up. We'll start with Leo. Who's going to be the best bowler in this pink ball test?
Well, yeah, we're assuming it's pink ball, so I'm looking none other than Mitchell Starc. He's classy as with the pink ball, gets it swinging both ways, and bit of reverse swing too. Why not? So I have to go with him.
Yeah, don't mind that one. Marcus.
I'm going to go with Hazel Daddy.
Hazelwood. Who calls him Hazel Daddy?
Hazelwood. He's going to be the man. I love this guy. He hits the spots and he'll get a little bit of extra nip as well with that pink ball, which will beat the outside edge.
What if they drop him for Kuhneman?
Nah.
Negative.
I don't
They
think
do that.
I don't think they're going to do that either.
Okay.
Especially with the pink ball.
I think because the quicks have been so good as well. This series.
Yep.
Which we didn't really think was going to be a highlight. So.
True.
Yep. One that's been really good is Pat Cummins. I think he's got the second most pink ball wickets behind Starkey. So Stark is a fair bit ahead, but I still think Cummins can get a few wickets, a little bit more consistency over both the innings, and he's going to get a lot of wickets with the pink ball.
So we've got no love for any of the Windies bowlers?
No.
What I will
We're
say is
way
they-
more experienced
they're
with the pink.
probably a bit more like hit the deck, not like
Not
too much
swing, yeah.
swing, but
Seals swing.
Seals are moving it a little
I
bit.
reckon out of Seals and Cummins, maybe Seals is a watch
like
as well. Yeah. Best batsman, Marcus, you can go first this time.
I'm going to go Brandon King.
Okay.
I was
He good
really,
last
I was
test.
really impressed with him in the last Test match. I think Babar Azam might have some competition for some of the cleanest looking drives because he was getting out on the
Don't
front
say
foot
that too loudly.
really well. But you could just tell once it's a little bit wider of off stump, he's still, sort of chasing. So he is susceptible to, snicking off to the second, third. But I'll go with Brandon King. Show some love to the West Indians.
Yeah.
I like
Hazel Daddy and Brandon King. You've got a real thing for male authority figures.
Yes. That's from his past. Don't worry about that one. Leo, who are you going?
I'm just sticking with Alex Carey. He did it last test, and I think the lower order is going to play a vital part in this one yet again, as it has the first 2 test matches.
No, good call. I'm going to go with Stephen Smith. I know I haven't written that in the run sheet.
Yeah,
There. Stephen Peter Devereaux Smith. He had 71.
SPD.
He proved me wrong. I thought that he might be coming back a little bit too early. He obviously had that finger injury. He looked strong, and I think in the pink ball, few players might be rattled overseas. He's never rattled, that man. He'll be really good, and I think he can make the most runs. And prove that we still have someone up there in the top order that can make some runs because no one else around.
Smith can, just not in Australia. In Australia.
Well, he made 70 last test, so I think he should go big.
I assume you're going Australia then if you've gone both batsman and bowler.
Oh, yeah. With the pink ball, I think
match?
West Indies will be absolutely rattled. I think especially after the first 2 tests, I reckon we win this by even more.
Interesting. I'm going Australia as well. Same reasons.
Oh, yeah, I'll go Australia. I'll back your call, Liam, as well. Probably the best win of the series so far, hopefully.
Oh, so it'll be even more than 159. That's what I'm leaning towards. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. That's Stumps for the Cricket Today show. We'll continue to do this show throughout the summer, of course. We've got the Ashes coming up. We've got some short format cricket before that. So we're very excited for a lot of Aussie cricket ahead. Get right around the show. Make sure you're subscribed. Send in any questions or comments. We want some more comments. Let me know how you think Leo's predictions go. He always wants to hear from the comments.
Yeah, sure.
He loves hearing hate at leo.mullaly. I'm pretty sure it is.
It's not, but sure.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah, we're going to continue to go through the comments over the socials and things like that. Thank you very much, Brody and Gerald behind the camera. Thank you, Leo.
No, thank you.
Thank you, Mike Holzer.
Yeah, if you like us on cricket, then make sure you watch us do our thing on AFL.
That's a
twice
very good
week,
call, yes.
Wednesdays and Sundays. So hop on over, leave a comment.
Yeah, exactly the same crew as we have on for the AFL show as well. So that's another episode of Cricket Today done. We're out.